Hey friends, welcome back. I wanted to do the next, volume, session, whatever you want to call it, of tearing down paper pads because I'm on a mission for emptying my paper pads bin and only keeping the papers that I'm digging. So some of these I will love all of them and some we're going to just have to move on. So this time along I have city maps. I have another Heidi Swap collection, which it's a little tiny paper pad, so that should go quick. And then this one's called Nautical Miles. So let's just go through them one at a time and see what we like and don't like. Oh, and also, because I'm weird, when I'm grabbing the paper pads, I'm grabbing the next three, the next three, the next three. Not a lot of rhyme or reason to it, but to me, this is gonna work. All right, so this is called City Maps, 12 sheets with gold glitter. Looks like I picked it up at Tuesday morning in February of 2019, so not terribly long ago. It's a die cuts with a view product and maybe from 2017. I never know if that's true or if they're just reprinting for Tuesday morning and that's what they say. Who knows? Okay, so step one. We have these hearts. If it didn't have the glitter, I might like it. As it stands, I seriously do not like this in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I like the flat black. I like the colors. So I lied. I do like it in some shape or form, but I am not feeling this at all. Now, I just did see, though, that this is double-sided, and I find this to be absolutely gorgeous on the back side. So now all of a sudden I am keeping them because I love this aqua. It's a little bit more of a baby blue aqua. This is absolutely stunning for a background. And can you guys still see the mappy stuff? That is so pretty. Okay, this is a yes, that is a heck no. Okay, so good to know. Now the next ones, let's see, Monticello. All right, so rather busy. It's a lot going on there. It is. Now this side though, it's, you know what it is? It's like a topographical. Is that what they call it? Like when you can see the depth of things in the water. Oh, okay. I am liking B-sides better. And this is this really, really, really color, kind of like saturated orchid tone. Okay, so once again, I don't care for that, but I am loving this deep rich color. This is like Easter purple that got pumped right up, and I really like that. Alrighty, Roo, let's look at this one. So the colors are fine. I mean, they're itty bitty. It's so weird how I'm not liking the A sides. Let's flip it. All right, so you know what this looks like to me? This would be really, really great for people who like to do heritage kind of scrapbooking. So it's gorgeous for that. I don't care for this. It's gorgeous for the heritage scrapbooking, the old-fashioned kind of scrapbooking, which I don't do much of, so I'm going to pass it on. Very pretty, though. All right, so once again, kind of smaller map areas. A really nice, kind of a seafoam green. I know I won't use it, so hopefully the back will be a little bit better. Oh, by the way, this is like a really nice medium weight cardstock, especially for a paper pad set. Okay. I would call this an almond color, and it reads as a solid, and once again, I'll keep it for this, not for this. So how awesome is that I'm actually kind of getting what I would consider like cardstock kind of pieces. Now this is a coral, right? It's got the faintest design, like a tone on tone, and I would definitely keep that. Ugh. But not this. I do not care for this one, but this is working for me. Okay, so I am really liking kind of like the tone on tone thing. This, I guess I don't like the multicolor maps that I'm seeing, but I do like this grid. That's a really great one. This reminds me of Not Just for Boys Kit Club, something masculine that would be in there. All right, so now this isn't what I would call a city map page. This is just kind of fancy, like handwritten text on navy, which I really like this side. And this side isn't bad. Yeah, it's not bad. It's cool. It says Middlesexshire. I'm wondering if that's England. I don't know. Point is, I don't really care for it, but I do like the navy. Okay, so this pad, I mean, we're keeping most everything. Ooh, Bombay. Back Bay. This might be good if you're a big traveler. All right, so this is kind of cool. We have kind of like a craft color, pink, aqua, kind of a grid. I'll keep one of them. I definitely don't like it enough to have both. And it's a grid, but it's kind of like where you come in, you get your 2 points, like for math is what it kind of looks like. But I do like it, but one's plenty. All right, so I feel like glittery stuff on the back of this. Okay, so this side I don't like. It's fine, and this might be really cool if you travel to this region. And this side, I actually like the pale green, but I do not dig the glittery page. That can move on. All right, so this page right here looks like little sections of lots of maps. Not my bag, and that's fine. I like some of the colors individually. I just don't like the jumble of them. And now this one, this is once again, it looks like those water maps, and I know I am saying it wrong. I don't know if it's topography. I don't know which one it is, but that might be really cool to hold on to these for like lake pictures, because we live in a region that has lakes and lakes and lakes and lakes. All right, so this is kind of cool. It's a really nice close-up area of somewhere. Pembroke Castle, maybe it's Castle, I don't know. I don't like it for what I will use, but kind of nice. And this one, once again, it's like the old-fashioned writing on peach. I'm not feeling it's gonna move, and I have to sneeze. Squeeze. Okay, so clearly this collection, like big claim to fame, is the glittery bits. Unfortunately, I don't really care for that. I do like to use glittery bits, like if it's just on some die cuts or something, but that, for me, it's, I don't know, just not interesting enough. And now this back side, this is kind of cool because it kind of looks wood grainy, looks old-fashioned. I like the neutrals, but I know I won't end up using it. And quite frankly, the kids in my neighborhood will get more use out of it than I will. Another close-up. I'm so glad I've gone through this map one because it was living in my bin and I don't like most of it. So I'm kind of happy about that. So the back side. Oh, this is kind of cool. It is a true peach and it has lots of travel-y words. So I think I'll hold on to this because I do have a thing for text. I rather have a little bit more of a modern text than a cursive text. All right, this is purple with glitter and reminds me of Halloween, and I'm not really feeling it. I know a lot of you are gonna say, no, keep one, but I donate these. It's perfectly fine. Okay. My favorite color combination, like as a whole, tends to be blue and orange together. And that's a lot for my poor eyeballs. We'll move that on. Now, that says Massachusetts, Connecticut, etc. So I've been to all of these places. And ooh, this looks like a my mind's eye kind of a vibe for an older ledger. I don't like this, but I do like this. I'm going to hold on to that, but I also like the aqua and the orange. But you can use a grid, a wood grain, all that kind of stuff so easily. Oh, ugh, God, the backside of this is just hideous. Like straight up hideous. Okay, so easy to look at map, a lot calmer. I still know I'm not going to use it, but I don't know exactly. Yeah, how this passed the design work. I mean, it's the glitter on the glitter on the glitter, and maybe I'm anti-glitter. Maybe that's what it is. And once again, the background color of this I do like. I just am, today I pass on all things glitter. It's a really pale pink with a little bit brighter pink, small little map pieces that I think they're repeating, but it's hard to look at. And this looks pretty darn old-fashioned. It looks kind of like the inside of a ship, but I don't know if that's what it is. It reads storage area, so it's kind of cool for like some old-fashioned, like if you're doing like an Ellis Island kind of thing. All right, so This map isn't hideous. Oh, that says North Hudson River, so this might be some New York, although there's probably a Hudson River everywhere. I don't dig that side. Oh, but I will keep this to use as a cardstock. And it might be hard to see on the screen, but it is super, super light print, and it's a map print, but it reads as a solid, so I dig that. Okay, so that did end up going a little bit better than I thought because I was keeping a lot of them in the beginning. I mean, I did keep more than I got rid of, but I'm getting rid of that many, and that's cool. I will take that. And let's see. This is super scientific when I say, oh, that many, this many. And I'm keeping that many, so I kept about 2/3. So let's see. Next, we have Pineapple Crush. So Heidi Swapp. I tend to love all things Heidi Swapp. Every once in a while, I am able to chuck some pieces, which is great. This is like, you know, tropical and island vibey and all of that. So great for summer, like kind of more of a late summer chill vibe stuff in my opinion. But let's see what we have. Bought it in February of 2019. Oh, clearly I was doing some kind of mixed media on the back of it, letting something dry. And does it say, oh, 2017 Heidi Swapp. All right, so let's do this. And, oh, I knocked over my trash can. The chipboard tends to be pretty sturdy. So yes, clearly I liked it. I liked this really great pink, just kind of scuffy tone on tone. They are single-sided in this collection. So I think, oh, it's so hard to tell. I think these are black dots on white with just a little bit of texture around it. Absolutely easy to use, stunning piece of paper, yes. All right, next one. Extremely Giant Blown Up Flamingos, photorealistic. Not my bag. I know I won't end up using it. I've had this for quite a while and yeah, it just didn't work out. Now this kind of thing, this is really easy. So, I mean, this can be used photo mats. It can be used as a background over and over. Anything tropical in any way, you can bring that in. So, I wonder if this repeats or no, I don't know. I know I'm going to keep most of this pad. So this is very simple. They look like painted stripes, almost a true black on white, just kind of scuffy, super easy to use, very hip. I would buy 10 of those if I had the opportunity. So giant, tealy, teal, green, aqua, whatever you want to call it. Paintbrush swirlies, so easy to use, so fun, so clever, and I can use it on about 90 different things. My whole point, yes, I'll keep it. This one, photorealistic again, which I do struggle a little bit with. I love the pink in here to use it for bits. I don't really care for the treatment on top of it and the stamping and all of that kind of thing. So you know what? I think I'm gonna just let it go and be done. Now this piece is actually beautiful, and you know, it's just that they are massive. They're absolutely freaking massive, so we're gonna move that one on too. Now this is kind of cool. It's kind of a pea green. I wonder if it's doing this to like the camera. It's making my eyes go wonky every which way, and I can't do it. It's hurting. Now this looks like, God, what collection was this? Like 6-7 years ago. Oh my gosh, I had the collection pack a couple times. Oh, I can see it. I literally can see it. Anyway, looks a lot like it, but I mean, they're cubes with all different colors. I don't dig it. I'm gonna move it along. Oh, I'm so happy I'm not keeping every single one of them. You guys have no idea how happy I am. All right, kind of photorealistic. It reminds me of like old time Hawaii is what it reminds me of. It's pretty. It's not going to make its way onto a layout in my world, so that's fine. Now this one, love this. We've got some of the distressing still, but we also have this ombre thing. We can go in a lot of different ways. Like I might have the deeper color on the bottom, but that is pretty enough to keep. Oh, and this is like light to medium cardstock weight, by the way. All right, so now these pineapple guys are a lot smaller. And I like that they're smaller. That one that I showed there, a honkin', this I can, you know, easily do strips of 3 pineapples on a page, cut a couple out for embellishments, and feel really, really good about that. The other ones, I felt like it would be kind of like kept and kept and kept, those lines of papers, and I don't want to fight that hard. All right, giant flamingos. We talked about this before, so I will quickly go through this. I do not want to use this twice. I kept it once. That's fine. Now, this is really cool because it is text, and I think every collection should have some good text paper, and this one is not disappointing at all. The words are like good vibes, sunshine, dreams, all that kind of stuff, and I love that kind of thing. So gorgeous, gorgeous ombre paper right here. Oh my gosh, it is like the most beautiful kind of sunset over the ocean kind of vibe. So absolutely. No again to this. No again to this. No again to this. Oh my, guess what? Nope. Okay, now we got rid of a nice little chunker of that pad. This one right here is once again super usable, just paintbrushy strokes. Now, this is where this gets interesting. I don't want 2 of these. I love it. I think it's beautiful, but I know one will be plenty and then it will just be living in my space, and we don't want to do that anymore. And then finally, I have this piece right here, which is just tones of kind of almost a mauve going into a deep orange, a little leopardy, a little bit funky on a white core background, and I am digging that. So we'll keep that one. Okay, hold on one second. Let me get the next one. I'll be right back. So I'm already a little scared about this one because I don't particularly love the cover. I got it in August of 2018. It is die cuts with a view. It says it includes stickers. Slightly terrifying, but might be cool. We'll see. So, and I don't know. Oh, and it says it was manufactured in 2017. I don't know. Now, already I'm looking at these stickers and I can see me using some of them. I like these VW buses. Okay. Might be able to use the compass little dealio and some of these arrows. So that is worth me keeping that piece, definitely. And I'm going to keep it just to the side right here because I'm going to put it on top of those papers. When, oh, good. Okay, so it looks like there's 3 of each sheet. They are like whisper thin, like, you know, like how you can do the test, like, oh boy. So these are not going to be your background papers, my friends. All right, so looking at these, and I can very happily chuck all 3. Awesome. Okay, so these are waves going like this, kind of a tight bound, but I do have to say I like this color. It's kind of doing a bit of an indigo vibe on it. I'm going to, oops. Oh, there's 4 of them. Am I going to end up with 4? Oh, there's 5. Oh my word. Wow, that is a lot of that same sheet. All right, I'm going to keep 1 out of the 5 of this wave paper. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, let's see. The next one is this gray compass. So this is going to take less time than I thought. So gray is my very, very favorite neutral. Little compass design. That's going to be super easy to use. Now, once again, like I said, you are going to need a much thicker piece of paper because this is like nada. Like this is old school thin stuff. Oh, so this is like coral. So this is a really nice, like bricky, deep red. And we have like, it looks like slightly off-white, not like a deep cream coral. That's kind of cool. It's cool enough to keep 1, not all the rest of these. So that's cool. This one, okay, and I know you're going to tell me I should have kept it. I know it. It looks like fabric. Almost like a deck chair kind of thing. And yeah, I just don't really care for the cream on that one. And that's okay. So this one, once again, I do love this blue. It has a tinge of purple in it, which I do dig. I'm going to keep 1. I think that's going to happen a lot in this. I'll keep 1, I'll keep 1, I'll keep 1. So these can be donated. Now this is navy with cute little tiny Look at the cute little tiny anchors. They're so cute. So that's cute. I think I'm going to end up keeping 2 out of this one because navy is one of those rare colors. I wish it was actually like more of a tone on tone just because I like navy so much. But one of the cool things about that is like I look at this and this right here and I see 4th of July, Memorial Day, anything Americana. It does not have to be just on a boat. So that's very cool. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be just nautical. And we live in a region with tons of water and lakes. So you can do the nautical thing a lot. But, oh, by the way, this red and off-white stripe, very, very clean linear stripe, I'm going to keep 2. And I know people will disagree with me and tell me to keep them all and all that kind of stuff, but that's fine. That's fine. Depends. Maybe you have a lot more scrap space. So this is that textured fabric again, but this time we have starfish on it. And for some reason, I really enjoy this pattern a lot more. It's super tone on tone. You know, and I get kind of a sand feel off of it. Not so much like, oh, it's a cream deeper paper. So I am digging that. I'll keep 1. Ooh, there's lots and lots. Okay, and I get to chuck the rest. Good. Now this is cute. This is a little bit more cartoony of a mermaid scale. So it's fun and it's bright and it's cheerful. We've got some baby blue in there too. So I'm going to keep 1 of those and get rid of a ton of the others. Oh, okay, so now we have text and it's on a cream background. It's not a super yellowy cream at least though. It's definitely cream, but not like that like deep yellow, like French vanilla color. And it's navy writing with a little bit of light blue. And it says, right, it reads, it doesn't say anything. May you always have salt in your hair, a shell in your pocket, and sand between your toes. Gets a little tricky because we're freshwater lakey for the most part, but we'll work with it. Let's go ahead and keep 1 of these text papers though. It's really cute. And we'll get the rest of those moved on. Oh, this is kind of an interesting scene kind of a paper with the super deep ombre going into light. Now, I don't do a lot of these scenic papers, but I want to hold on to 1 of them because, I mean, the colors, like I could do without the palm trees and just have the paper, but the color is quite stunning in that one. So let's get rid of those. Oh, good. I don't really like this at all. Thank goodness, there's something I won't keep. So this looks like a repeating kind of a tile kind of a thing. So very nice. Just don't really dig it, and that's fine. I wish this pattern were bigger, you know, more blown up. So, I mean, I like it because these tones are absolutely stunning, but it's super busy. I see myself matting photos with it. But that's pretty. I mean, like, and I knew this was nautical when I picked it out, okay? It's not like I'm surprised by it, but I have actually been surprised that I like a lot more than I thought. Now, if you guys have been with me for more than a minute, you know I love me some wood grain. So I am going to keep all of these. So let's see, 1, 2, yeah, there's 5. And I will keep them. I really like this kind of parquet light wood. I mean, I can work every other layout. I could have wood grain with text on it and a couple bright colors and be happy. So I get to keep all 5 of something. Now this is that same pattern that we had in that deep red with a coral on it, just with the baby blue. So I can save 1 of those off. Oh, so this is a little bit of a deeper pattern of kind of like that more cartoonish mermaid, and they're a little bit bigger, with a super dark navy, a medium blue, a little lighter, and a baby blue. Worth keeping 1 of them. I don't need them all, but it's worth keeping 1. And yes, fun fact, everyone, one of my daughters reminds me of a mermaid, so it always works for me. All right, so photo realistic papers. I don't do that well with, quite frankly. I mean, I like that it's a neutral, which is fine. But yeah, I just don't dig them as much. I like to come up with my own imagination and set my own scene, I think. So this is a really light gray light blue with the little starfish. I do like this. It's a little bit calmer without the contrast for such a small pattern. So I'll keep one. Ooh, these waves. Oh my. There's something about these waves that are running the gambit on my eyeballs and they don't get to stay. Oh my gosh, that was so quick. Guys, we're already through it. So that was that for this going through the paper pads, probably because this particular paper pad had 5 of each paper in the collection. So let me show you how nice. These aren't going to take up much room at all now. So I have just this cute little amount. Now remember, I really like that wood grain, and I have this sticker sheet that I see myself using a small amount of them, but really like the little buses, maybe a little bit of the corals. Let me see. Oh yeah, and it's a thin sticker. So that is about it for today. If you guys have questions or comments, leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I wanted to show you this. Out of those 3 paper pads, I got them down to this much, which is awesome. All right, questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you ever so soon. Goodbye, friends.